Where's that dang spoon? Hey, buckaroos, what are we going to do about these ding-dang death threats?
Rhymes, you're acting suspiciously like a mediocre journalist who uses the bubbly language he read on his word-of-the-day toilet paper while writing the obituary. Your tone and your subject matter do not match.
Moving past whatever Ida's trying to say, we have a serious issue on our hands. I'm too young to die. Just like her.
Hubert, say Suzanne one more time and it's your kneecaps. Got it?
You can't take what's already taken. Checkmate, dummy.
As John Quincy Adams once said, kneecaps are to the body as earthworms are to a rhinoceros. And I think that applies in this case.
And I think it doesn't.
All right, you two, stop. Collaborate and listen. I am flying a kite with a bean attached to it, and lightning has struck the kite and flowed through the bean into me. I am Benjamin Franklin, and the lightning is symbolic of inspiration. I know what must be done.
You could have just said that.
But would it be as fun?
The cat and the fiddle, the itsy bitsy spider. No siree, Rhymes.
Have you ever just stopped and listened to the way we talk? Like, seriously, this is just the way we talk. And let's redirect this conversation to the important stuff.
Yes, back to my inspiration. We are obviously incredibly stupid. So I say we go out and ask the suspects who they think could have done it.
That's genius. We let those unqualified heathens do our work for us.
Quite frankly, Rhymes, everyone is more qualified than us.
Except for our president, am I right?
That's true, man. And the truth is hairy.
Well, we are like a child who was the sole survivor of a car crash that brutalized his parents and his mother's whole side of the family. We've got a big mourning ahead of us. Let's start with those pesky side character-y suspects.
Up, and away!
Well, if you ask me, it's obvious. Sounds like that sister of his, that Beatrice Myers. She wanted that no-good, backstabbing brother of hers out of the picture once and for all.
I remember specifically Beatrice told me that when they used to work at dazzlingly diabolic Daniel Dartmouth's dingy Dominican delightfully delicious doggone duck dumpling diner on 56th, Beatrice would always make it a point to steal her tips.
If that's not harbored resentment, I don't know what is.
Harbored resentment? My uncle, who's in the Navy, is back in town?
Anyways, she has no evidence. Next caller.
Well, any self-respecting director who snubbed an actress knows to expect death threats. Annabelle Williams was the only one drunk enough to reach that stage of Freud's psychosexual wish fulfillment.
What a numbskull. Annabelle told me that she was going to marry that man, but left him at the altar after she found a shrine to herself in his broom closet.
Sounds creepy. Yeah, because I definitely don't have one for Suzanne. That would be weird. What an idiot that guy must be.
Let's not get bogged down with Hubert's convoluted love life. This guy can't be trusted. He's too blinded with hatred to make a logical accusation.
Before we go any further, I think it's important to, use our brains and whatnot.
Care to elaborate, Rhymes?
No. But I guess I will. I think it might be a good idea to, decide which suspects are absolutely innocent.
That is a very intelligent idea. We haven't had one of those in years.
More like months. It's been longer than you think, Hubert.
I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear that and move on. I'll start by saying that I think Rhonda Ravioli is too obvious a choice.
I don't.
Is it because she gives you the heebie-jeebies?
No comment?
That answers that. Continue, Ida.
I've been looking at those checks that the Beanstalker gave us, and I'm convinced that it couldn't have been any of the executives in the Beans yet. They were paying Marilyn Smith and Kenneth Myers a consistent compensation for the bean-related play he was writing up until the day he died. And they're not getting any of that back. They're too conservative with their money to kill him after giving him so much.
Well, call me a zebra and spank me on the most maximus of gluteuses. I think Ida just said something that is both coherent and intelligent.
I also think we can decide to eliminate the Montvaljean, and here's why. He has, in terms of motive, what you would call in the biz, none. And also, he didn't have any reason to kill the man. Plus, he's friends.
Well, less logical than Ida's, but it'll do in a pinch. Just like the color green. Anywho, I've got a suspect who I think is innocent as well. Are you two on the edge of your seats yet?
No.
Yes.
His friend from college, Trevor Bucklight. Every time you've spoken with him, Ida, it seems like he genuinely cares for Maya.
Well, we have done a surprising amount of work in this short conversation. Let's keep the ball rolling like we're bowling on a Mobius strip.
You know, I've been starting to have my suspicions about you detectives. You know, you're walking around with your corncob pipes and your magnifying glasses, not having to answer to nobody. Well, you know what would happen if I used the magnifying glass? Nothing. Because I can't see. Why would I want to magnify nothing? You know?
Who does he think he is?
An aspiring writer. Pay attention, Ida.
Well, that accusation is just preposterous. Writers live in a fantasy world. You can't trust a word they say.
I don't know who killed Kenneth Myers, because knowing things is not my strong suit. But I know one thing. The arrow never lies. There you have it. Detective Rhymes.
He thinks I killed Kenneth? First of all, who even uses a bow and arrow these days?
But look at him. He's like a kangaroo's adopted son that never got told.
He's throwing around accusations like darts. He's dead wrong.
I think it was that German fellow, Zachary Sullivan. You think that kook is a man of science? Really? Where's your proof? His lab coat? I'm a costume designer. I know how easy it is to get a lab coat for cheap around here.
Now tell me, Zachary Sullivan, who do you think killed Kenneth Myers?
Und hallo! Welcome back! Now, who do I think killed Kenneth Myers? I don't know. Why would I know? Do I look like detective to you? I am clearly mad scientist. You cannot tell by my hair. This is ridiculous. I don't know who kills Kenneth Myers. I do know I have been too busy in my lab studying new terrible condition known as psychohelianisha. Oh, this is truly terrible condition. Very bad. Very, very bad. You see, this affects mostly the older women. You know, how you say, decrepit, old, the hags, the old hags, this affects them. As it makes them aggressive, sometimes very, very aggressive, you know, and then other times this makes them so feeble, so weak, so small, like soggy stroopwafel. Yes. Oh, and the most interesting symptom of psychohelianisha is, you see, sometimes this affects the memory. Yes, the memory can be gone for hours at a time, just like this. This is gone, and this symptom is what I am currently studying in my lab. You see, I have many new test patients for psychohelianisha, and they are, well, you see, I test these patients. I am developing a new pill. Yes, a new pill to help take away the aggression. And you see, this pill, it actually restores the memories which disappear. It's very, well, it is a work in progress, you see. And this has some side effects, some bad side effects. Namely, all your toes, or your toes on your foot, or your toes, they turn into big toes. And you have 5 big toes on each foot. This is strange, but the worst symptom is that your thumbs, yes, they disappear. And this is very dangerous because, you can't thumb wrestle. 1, 2, 3, 4. No thumb wrestling anymore. And hitchhiking, everybody loves hitchhiking, but you can't do that because you have no thumbs. And the worst...
Stop getting off topic. Answer the question. Who do you think killed Kenneth?
Okay, who do I think killed Kenneth Myers? Well, if I had to guess, because I am not detective, I'm mad scientist. If I had to make educated guess, inference, as we say in science community, I would say Bernard Bishop. Well, maybe he doesn't kill Kenneth Myers, but he kills every role he's ever in. He is not actor. This is terrible performance he does. He is ham. He is a ham of an actor. And I think he kills Kenneth Myers because he can't act. Or maybe he becomes a murderer. I don't know.
Oh, man. Who do I think did it? I mean, I heard about the fight that Kenneth and Bernard had. Bernard Bishop.
Who was that again?
Remember that actor? Real stuck up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, real suspicious.
He always had a temper.
Yeah.
Just little things, like I remember one time I was setting up to do like a fall in a stage or something, and I got in his way, and he just about threw a sissy fit.
Yeah. Yeah, I if anyone is a murderer, he could be a murderer.
Bernard Bishop.
Yeah.
Wow, my arms have gotten hairier and more masculine.
Detective? Do you have any idea that
Zachary Sullivan accused you of murdering Kenneth Myers.
I've never even heard of the man. Besides, everyone knows it was Annabelle Williams. She'd do anything for a spotlight.
Sounds familiar, loser.
Stick to detecting, detective. Comedy isn't your game. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Ugh, what a drama queen.
Oh, Bernard said that. Oh, please, he's just sick of standing in my shadow. Now, if you ask me, all of you are ignoring the obvious. I mean, Grandmommy Myers must have decided to take Kenneth out in a moment of senile rage, bless her heart. And it's a shame, really. I used to love her sugar cookies. I would steal some for myself every time we would talk. At least she'll be able to plead insanity.
What? Annabelle says I killed Kenny. That skank. Of course I didn't do it. I'm just a feeble old woman. Anyways, I know who your killer is. It's my evil granddaughter, Beatrice. She's always trying to steal my homemade cookies for herself. I don't know why she bothers, because my cookies are strongly medicated for my psychohedionasia. If she ate one batch, she would have a very serious reaction. Anyways, the only thing Beatrice loves more than my cookies is my fortune. She obviously poisoned Kenny's burrito to get his share. You should kill her. Or arrest her at least.
Oh, who keeps letting you back into my house?
Well, your grandmother is convinced you killed Kenny.
My own grandma says I killed my brother. Gosh, talk about family issues. If I killed him, you really think I'd talk so openly about hating him? Look, I get why you'd think I'm a killer, but I'm not an idiot. I think you're accusing the wrong producer. Yeah, I bet it was Marilyn Smith. So overly jealous, always overshadowed by Myers, rightfully so. Always keeping secrets from each other. And wasn't she the one who was supposed to deliver the burrito to him? And she just forgets it and leaves it for all of us to deal with? I don't buy it.
Beatrice told you that? Now that's rich. That girl has been after me since the day Kenneth decided to work with me instead of her. One thing I will say for that man, he clearly had excellent taste. Now I know I can seem a little resentful towards Kenneth, but the truth is, and this is off the record of course, I was rice and beans for only $3.99 at your local drugstore. As far as who did it, I feel like it's that little rascal they call Legume number 3. I saw him the night I picked up Kenneth's burrito. He was sprinkling some special sauce in it. Didn't look so pico de goodo to me, if you know what I mean.
Hey, you! Get back here! You've been accused!
What? So that hack producer says I off mine. Please, that lady couldn't tell Shakespeare from Chekhov if the script stood up and started speaking Russian, much less the deuce who did this. No. If you ask me, it's Maya's daughter. If this were a story I was writing, that's who it'd be. So juicy, patricide. And my brother Legume number 1 has always had a thing for her. In his bedroom, I see him the shrine to her. I mean, I'm talking pictures, love poems, eating utensils she's used. He's always had a thing for violent women. He'd give his left arm to be the Clyde to a Bonnie. So if I were you, that's who I'd check out next.
Me? Me? That's absurd and cruel. How could I kill the man when I worshipped him? Besides, that bean heathen, Legume 3, is not to be trusted. This is just another way for him to get back at my family for being disobedient in their scheme. Now, if you ask me, perhaps I shouldn't be pointing fingers. The hell with it. If you ask me, there's something real fishy about that bean mafia gal, the beanstalker. I mean, she has access to the entire supply of beans for the mafia. Perhaps she led to some contaminated beans reaching my poor dear father.
I'm sorry, Detective, she said what now? Let me make one thing clear to you, Detective. We're all pawns in this little game. You see, we don't own ourselves. You know who owns us? The owner of Rice and Beans. Anything we do, because she tells us to. I take a less close look at me and a closer look at her.
Hello, Detective. I have news for you.
World War III?
No, dummy.
World War IV?
There would have needed to be a World War III for that, numbskull.
You make a good point. You're giving me free coupons to rice and beans.
No. I know who your murderer is.
Ah, I was hoping for coupons.
I'm hoping to clear my name. Come to my condo and I'll tell you everything you need to know. I live at 492 Whodunit Street, condo 1P.
I'll be there before you can even say wait.
Wait, I think someone's home.
I'm not that fast. Who's there?
It's you.
Who?
I can't believe it's you.
Can't believe it's who?
Of all the people in the world, it is crazy that it's you specifically.
Make like you're eating food from your own restaurant and spit it out.
Please, no, I'll do anything. Free coupons?
Hey.
You want money? I have money. I'll do anything.
Are they trying to hurt you?
Stop! No, don't shoot!
I'll be there right away. Hello?
What a downer. I'll save you, you evil woman. Is this it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nice, it worked. No. Of all people in the world, I cannot believe it is you specifically.
Evening, you two. Wait a minute. I've never been the one to say that. Where's Rhymes?
It's not the same when he doesn't do it. Rhymes, reveal yourself.
He's probably off rhyming or something.
I don't know. He's never missed a meeting before. Something's fishy, and I don't mean like a hearty plate of tilapia.
You mean to say that you think something happened to Rhymes?
Something's off about him. Maybe somebody tried to off-rhyme, like Emily Dickinson.
Well, we'll leave it for the night. Rhymes is a tough cookie. Like white chocolate macadamia nut. He'll be fine. We'll reconvene in the morning, Hubert.
Okie dokie. Until tomorrow.